So my daughter, when she was around 5, she had a fear of everything. She wouldn't go outside the house. It was a challenge to get her to make friends and do anything. She wouldn't do any sports or activities, and she was basically a recluse and introvert. And so I thought, let's try something out. Let's just try storytelling, but rather than looking at her with the problem, we'll introduce they used to have lots of stories going to the farm,
Yeah.
and they loved the farm because they got to know all the animals. And then we thought, well, let's name the animals. So they had names for the animals. So at the farm, the ringleader was Charlie the donkey, and he was a special character, but he became my daughter Abby's best friend. Right. And if they went on other adventures, then she'd want Charlie to come with her. Right. And Sam, her twin brother, he would pick Gorilla because he likes monkeys and things. So I thought, let's just try something. So I said to Sam and Abby, I said, right, the next adventure, we're going on a roller coaster ride, and you're allowed to take a friend with you. So Sam quickly says, I'm taking Gorilla, right? And I'm going to sit on the back seat. So I thought, that's sorted. And I said, Abby, who do you want to take? And she said, Charlie, right? And I thought, well, let's play on this. So I said, Charlie doesn't really want to go, does he? He's scared. And she said, no, he's scared. And then I fed her kind of the fear that Charlie would have. And then I said that Charlie would like to go on the front seat, the front row. Will you go on the front seat with Charlie? And he said, yeah. And I said, can you tell Charlie that everything will be okay? It's just a short ride. So she said, Charlie, everything's going to be okay. And then I said, tell him that it'll be over shortly, and that you'll hold his hand. So she said, Charlie, I'm going to hold your hand. And so she reassured Charlie all the way through before it started. And then we started the adventure of the roller coaster ride, and then it was climbing up the steep bit, and it was getting to the top, ready to come down. And then we're describing how it's going to be and everything. And I was saying, tell Charlie it's going to be okay. You're holding his hand. And anyway, after the roller coaster ride, she was completely cured.
Wow.
She had no fear. And she's an extrovert now, and she is the most fearless girl ever.
Wow.
I mean, we've just come back from holiday, and she does horse riding, she does rock climbing, she does, I mean, great swimmer, she everything. Whereas the other two are fear of some things that they don't do, and she does it all. And she says, Daddy, why don't you tell Sam about the story? And maybe he can overcome his fear. She said, because it worked for me, right?
She even has that distance that she understands that it got her over her own
Yeah,
fear.
she
Even
knows the
understand that.
power of the story, and she
Wow.
knows.
Yeah.
She keeps telling me, you've got to tell Sam the story, and he'll not have the fear of something, whatever. And it was so magical because she is completely transformed. And that's all through the power of stories. So that is something that you can do for all sorts of emotions and challenges.